The wind here is a living thing. It howls across the vast empty plains of western Mongolia, carrying the scent of wild thyme and the promise of snow. I've come to the Altai Mountains, a place where the earth touches the sky. This is the home of the Kazakh eagle hunters, the legendary. These are some of the toughest, most resilient people I have ever met. They live a life intertwined with nature, a life that has remained unchanged for centuries. It is a world away from our modern comforts, a world built on courage, tradition, and an incredible partnership between man and one of nature's most formidable predators, the golden eagle. This isn't just a hobby for them, it's a way of life. It's a sacred bond passed down from father to son through countless generations. The image of a hunter on horseback, a magnificent eagle perched on his arm, is iconic for a reason. It speaks of a deep primal connection to the wild. It represents a harmony that we in the modern world have largely forgotten. To witness it firsthand is to step back in time. You feel the raw power of the landscape and the unbreakable spirit of the people who call it home. This journey is about more than just survival. It's about understanding a unique form of human existence. The air is thin and crisp, biting at any exposed skin. Yet the warmth of the welcome I receive is immediate. Inside there, a traditional felt tent, the world outside disappears. The fire crackles, and the smell of salty milk tea fills the air. Here, community is everything. Family is the bedrock of their society. They have invited me into their lives to share their stories, their struggles, and their triumphs. It is an incredible privilege. I am here to learn what it truly means to be an eagle hunter and to discover the secrets of their happiness in this harsh yet beautiful land. My mission is to understand this ancient tradition before it potentially fades away. The world is changing fast, and even here, in this remote corner of the globe, the pressures of modernization are felt. What does the future hold for them? How do they maintain their identity while adapting to new challenges? These are the questions that drive me. This is more than an adventure. It's a quest for knowledge. It's about honoring a culture that has mastered the art of living alongside nature, not just in it. The lessons here are profound and timeless. The tradition of hunting with eagles is ancient, its origins lost in the mists of time. Historians believe it stretches back thousands of years to the nomadic tribes that roamed the vast steppes of Central Asia. For the Kazakh people, it is more than just a hunting technique. It is a cornerstone of their cultural identity. It is a living link to their ancestors, a practice woven into their art, their music, and their oral histories. The eagle oar is a symbol of power, vision, and freedom. To master the art of hunting with one is to earn immense respect within the community. It is a testament to a man's patience, skill, and connection to the wild. This practice is deeply tied to their nomadic lifestyle. For centuries, the Kazakhs have moved with the seasons, seeking fresh pastures for their livestock. In the harsh winters of the Altai Mountains, hunting was essential for survival. The eagles were not pets, they were vital partners. They provided valuable pelts from foxes, Cossacks, and sometimes even wolves. These furs were crucial for warmth and could be traded for other necessities. The eagle hunter, was therefore a provider and a protector for his family and his community. His success meant survival for everyone. This role cemented the eagle's place at the heart of their culture. The eagle is revered, seen as a sacred creature, a messenger between the heavens and the earth. Kazakh folklore is filled with tales of heroic hunters and their loyal eagles. These stories are told around the fire on long winter nights, passed from one generation to the next. They teach the values of courage, respect for nature, and the importance of the bond between the hunter and his bird. The eagle is considered a member of the family. It is treated with the utmost care and affection. This relationship is a partnership built on mutual trust and understanding, a concept that is central to their worldview. Every aspect of the tradition is steeped in symbolism. The ornate leather straps, the carved wooden stands, and the embroidered hoods for the eagles are not merely functional, they are works of art. They reflect the deep respect the hunters have for their birds. The annual Golden Eagle Festival is a vibrant celebration of this heritage. Hunters from all over the region gather to compete in events that test the speed, agility, and skill of their eagles. It is a spectacular display of horsemanship and falconry, ensuring that these ancient skills are not forgotten. It's a powerful statement of cultural pride and resilience. The journey of A begins with one of the most challenging tasks, capturing a young eagle. This is never done lightly. Hunters will only take female eaglets as they are larger and more powerful hunters than the males. They typically take a bird from a nest with multiple chicks, leaving at least one behind to ensure the wild population continues. The process requires incredible skill and bravery. The hunter must scale treacherous cliffs, often with nothing more than a simple rope, to reach the eyrie. It is a dangerous rite of passage, a test of a young man's courage and determination before he can even begin training his bird. Once the eaglet is brought back to the long and patient process of bonding begins. This is the most critical phase. The hunter must spend every waking moment with the young bird. He feeds it by hand, stroking its feathers and speaking to it in a soft, reassuring voice. The eagle is kept inside the family home, exposed to the sounds and smells of human life. This constant contact helps the eagle to accept the hunter and his family as its new flock. The goal is to replace the bird's natural fear of humans with a deep, unwavering sense of trust. It's a delicate process that can take many months. Training is a gradual process built upon this foundation of trust. It starts with simple commands. The eagle learns to sit calmly on the hunter's gloved arm and to accept the leather hood, which keeps it calm. The hunter then progresses to teaching the eagle to fly to his arm from a short distance, rewarding it with a piece of meat. This is repeated over and over, slowly increasing the distance. The hunter uses calls and whistles that the eagle comes to recognize. It's all about positive reinforcement. There is no punishment, only patience and reward. The eagle learns that the hunter is its provider and partner. The final stage of training involves taking the eagle out on horseback. The bird must become accustomed to the motion of the horse and the vast open landscape. The hunter will start with small prey, like rabbits, to build the eagle's confidence. The first successful hunt is a monumental moment for both the hunter and the eagle. It is the culmination of years of hard work, patience, and dedication. It solidifies their partnership. From this point on, they are a team, ready to face the challenges of the hunt together. Their bond is now unbreakable, forged in the wild heart of the Mongolian steppe. I sat with an old hunter named Altai, his face a roadmap of his life, etched by the wind and sun. "The eagle is my child," he told me, his voice raspy but firm. "I took her from the nest when she was just a ball of fluff. I fed her from my own hand. We have been together for 7 winters now. She knows my voice, she knows my heart. When we are out on the hunt and she soars into the sky, I feel like I am flying with her. My heart soars too." His words captured the profound emotional connection that defines this tradition. It's a relationship that goes far beyond master and animal. It's a partnership of souls. His wife, Damel, poured me another cup of salty tea, her hands worn from a lifetime of hard work. "When he is out on the hunt, I pray for his safety and for the eagles," she said softly. "The eagle is part of our family. She provides for us. The furs she catches keep our children warm in the winter. When the men return with a fox, it is a day of celebration for everyone. We honor the eagle for her gift." Her perspective shows how the entire family is invested in this tradition. The success of the hunt is a collective success, and the well-being of the eagle is a concern for all. It's a team effort. Aralbai's son, Balyan, is learning the craft. At just 16, he is already a skilled horseman, but he is still mastering the art of the... "My father is a great teacher," Balyan said, his eyes filled with respect. "He has taught me to be patient, to be brave, and to respect the eagle. It is a great responsibility. Sometimes I get frustrated when the training is slow, but my father tells me that the eagle teaches you patience. It is a hard life, but it is a good life. I feel proud to carry on the tradition of my grandfathers. I cannot imagine living any other way." Later, Aralbai shared a story of a difficult hunt. The snow was deep, and we had been out for days with no luck. We were cold and hungry. I was beginning to lose hope. Then my eagle saw something. She took to the sky, a small speck against the grey clouds. She dove with incredible speed, and a moment later, she had a fox. That day, she saved us. She is more than a bird. She is my partner. She is the spirit of the mountains. When you look into her eyes, you see the wild. You see the truth. These stories are the lifeblood of the culture, reinforcing the values that have sustained them for generations. Despite its deep roots, the world of the Berkutchi is facing unprecedented challenges. The modern world is closing in, and its impact is being felt even here in the remote Altai Mountains. One of the most immediate threats is climate change. The winters are becoming harsher and more unpredictable, while the summers are getting drier. This affects the fragile ecosystem of the steppe. The populations of prey animals like foxes and rabbits are declining. With less game available, the hunts are becoming more difficult and less fruitful. This puts immense pressure on the hunters who rely on the furs for their livelihood. It's a direct threat to their survival. At the same time, the allure of the city is strong, especially for the younger generation. The promise of education, jobs, and a less arduous life is pulling young people away from their nomadic traditions. Many families are moving to urban centers, leaving the steppes behind. As they do, the chain of knowledge is broken. The intricate skills of eagle hunting, passed down orally from father to son, are at risk of being lost. A young man who grows up in the city will not learn how to read the landscape, how to track animals, or how to train an eagle. Each family that leaves is a potential end of a lineage of hunters. Economic pressures also play a huge role. The traditional nomadic economy, based on herding and hunting, is becoming harder to sustain. The market for furs has fluctuated, and the income is no longer as reliable as it once was. Some hunters have turned to tourism, demonstrating their skills for visitors. While this provides a new source of income and helps keep the tradition visible, it also comes with risks. It can turn a sacred cultural practice into a performance. The danger is that the authentic spirit of the hunt could be diluted, becoming a show rather than a way of life. It's a difficult balance to strike. Furthermore, the environment itself is under threat from mining and development. The pristine landscapes that are essential for both the eagles and their prey are being fragmented. The vast open spaces required for hunting are shrinking. This loss of habitat is perhaps the most serious long-term threat. An eagle needs a huge territory to hunt effectively. Without it, the tradition cannot survive. The Berkutchi find themselves caught between preserving their ancient heritage and adapting to a world that is rapidly changing around them. Their resilience is being tested like never before. It's a fight for their very identity. The day begins long before sunrise. The air is freezing, and my breath hangs in a cloud. Inside the gyre, the hunter is already awake, stoking the fire. The preparation is a ritual. He carefully checks the eagle's jesses and the thick leather glove that will protect his arm. He speaks to the bird in low, soothing tones, a conversation between partners. The eagle, hooded and calm, seems to listen intently. There is a quiet intensity in these moments, a shared focus on the task ahead. We share a quick meal of bread and hot tea before stepping out into the biting cold. The horses are waiting, their coats thick with frost. Riding across the steppe on horseback is an experience of pure freedom. The landscape is immense, a rolling expanse of snow-dusted earth under a vast open sky. The hunter rides with an effortless grace, a lifetime of experience in his posture. The eagle, perched on his arm, is a heavy burden, weighing up to 15 pounds, yet he carries it as if it were a part of him. We ride for hours, scanning the horizon for any sign of movement. The hunter's eyes are incredible. He spots tracks in the snow that are invisible to me. He knows this land intimately. He reads it like a book. Suddenly, the hunter halts. He has seen something. A fox, a flash of red against the white snow. The energy shifts in an instant. With a sharp cry, he removes the eagle's hood. The bird's eyes, fierce and golden, take in the world in a split second. It sees the prey. The hunter raises his arm, and with a powerful thrust of its legs, the eagle launches into the air. It is a moment of pure, raw power. The eagle soars, circling once high above, and then it dives. It plummets towards the earth with breathtaking speed, a silent feathered missile. The connection between man and bird is palpable. The hunter's entire being is focused on his partner in the sky. We gallop after the eagle, our horses kicking up snow. The chase is exhilarating. The fox is fast, but the eagle is faster. The hunt is over in moments. The eagle stands over its prize, its wings partially spread in a display of ownership. The hunter approaches slowly, speaking to the bird, calming it. He rewards the eagle with a piece of meat, a gesture of thanks and respect. There is no gloating, only a quiet sense of accomplishment and gratitude. It is a powerful reminder of the cycle of life and death in the wild. It is a partnership in its purest form, man, horse, and eagle working together as one. When I asked Aralbai, the old hunter, what happiness means to him, he looked out towards the mountains. Happiness is a healthy family, he said simply. It is seeing my livestock grow strong. It is a successful hunt, feeling the weight of the eagle on my arm and the wind on my face. It is knowing that my son will carry on our traditions. We do not have much money, but we have this. He gestured to the vast landscape around us. We have freedom. We have each other. This is enough. This is happiness. His definition was not tied to material wealth, but to family, purpose, and a deep connection to his world. His wife, Damel, had a similar view, rooted in the well-being of her family. Happiness is a warm gear in the winter, she told me with a gentle smile. It's the sound of my grandchildren laughing. It's having enough food on the table and knowing my husband will return safely from the hunt. I'm happy when my family is together and healthy. Our life is hard, but it is full of love. We rely on each other for everything. That connection, that is what brings me joy. Her happiness was found in the strength of their community and the simple, profound bonds of kinship. The perspective of the younger generation, like Baurian, is more complex. They are caught between two worlds. I love this life, he explained, but I also see things on my phone. I see the big cities, the cars, the different kinds of jobs. Sometimes I wonder what that life would be like. He paused, looking at his father's eagle. But then I come out here and I feel a peace that I don't think I could find anywhere else. Happiness for me is making my family proud. It's learning the skills of my ancestors. Maybe one day I will go to the city, but my heart will always be here in the mountains. This dual perspective highlights the challenge they face. The younger Kazakhs are trying to find a way to balance tradition with modernity. They want the opportunities the modern world offers, but they also feel a powerful pull to their heritage. Their happiness seems to lie in finding a path that honors their past while embracing the future. It's about having choices. For them, happiness might mean having a good education and knowing how to hunt with an eagle. It's a redefinition of success, a blend of the old and the new, forged in the heart of a changing world. One of the most profound aspects of the Berkuchi tradition is the release. After about 10 years of service, the hunter takes his eagle back to the mountains and sets it free. This is not an act of abandonment, it is the ultimate act of respect. It allows the eagle to live out the rest of its life in the wild, to breed, and to contribute to the continuation of its species. The hunter gives back to nature the magnificent creature that has served him so faithfully. It is a poignant emotional moment that speaks volumes about their philosophy of life. It's a recognition that these wild creatures are not possessions, they are partners. I was privileged to witness this ceremony with a hunter named Kairat and his eagle, Aksol, which means white path. They had been partners for 9 winters. The bond between them was visible to everyone. Kairat stroked the eagle's feathers one last time, whispering his goodbyes. His face was a mixture of sadness and pride. "She has been a good partner," he told me, his voice thick with emotion. "She has fed my family and taught me so much. Now it is time for her to be free. It is the right thing to do. She belongs to the sky." He carried the eagle to a high mountain pass, a place with a commanding view of the valleys below. With a final prayer, he removed the eagle's jesses. He held her on his arm for a long moment, the two of them silhouetted against the morning sun. Then, with a gentle push, he released her. Aksol hesitated for a second, then spread her massive wings and leapt into the air. She circled above Kairat's head 3 times, as if saying her own farewell. Then, she caught a thermal and soared higher and higher until she was just a speck in the endless blue sky. Kairat watched until she was completely gone, a single tear tracing a path down his weathered cheek. It was a powerful, silent testament to their shared journey. This final act encapsulates the entire spirit of the eagle hunters. It is a lesson in letting go, in honoring the cycle of life, and in showing ultimate respect for the wild. It teaches that true partnership is not about ownership, but about mutual respect and freedom. In our modern world, where we often seek to control and possess, this tradition offers a powerful alternative. It reminds us that we are a part of nature, not apart from it. The eagle's return to the wild is not an ending but a new beginning, ensuring that the spirit of the Berkut will continue to soar over the Altai Mountains for generations to come. This ancient practice holds a deep wisdom about happiness, resilience, and the unbreakable human spirit.